Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today is a collaboration with my amazing friend Angela from the channel Beauty by Angela. We are doing a palette bingo using the Friendcation palette from Dose of Colors, and Angela's channel will be linked in the cards above and the description box down below. And I want you guys to definitely go check her out. She has a wonderful channel. She does a lot of different kinds of videos. She does makeup tutorials. She does empties, she does panning, like project panning, she does hauls, she does, you know, all different kinds of videos, and she does tag videos. Actually, I did the summer makeup tag with her and a bunch of other people, so I will have that linked up here. And we met through my friend Kyra from Journey and Beauty. I will have her channel up here as well. Anybody I talk about will be linked either in the cards or the description box, but we met through Kyra, and I just absolutely love her. I'm so lucky to call her my friend. We've grown closer over the past few months, and we just decided it was time to do a one-on-one collab. So I asked her if she would do one with me. I saw that she had the Friendcation palette, which I have yet to use. I know, it's crazy, but I bought this when it was on sale. It was 50% off, I believe, on Ulta's website for the last time they did their 21 Days of Beauty, and so I had to get it, and plus I had points and stuff like that, so I don't even think I paid more than $5 for this, which is crazy. But I've been wanting it forever because of these special shades in the palette, which I have swatched them, but this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one are all very glittery, very sparkly shades, which is kind of funny. You'll find out in a minute why. But yeah, so I knew I wanted this palette, but overall, other than that, it's a very neutral palette. So that's why I kind of put it off. And then finally I ended up picking it up, and I'm really glad that I did, because now I get to do this collab with Angela. So she was talking about it and using it and stuff, and I was like, I have that palette, but I haven't used it. And so I suggested we do this collaboration. So we're doing this, like I said, palette bingo style. And the reason why I think that that's so funny is because, so with palette bingos, I usually choose between 4 and 5 shades. And I already pre-chose because I use my phone to film most times. So when I do that, I can't use my phone on camera to choose the shades. So anyhow, I had to use my husband's phone, and so I already had to pre-choose them. And now he's at work with them, or with the phone. Anyway, so I chose the shades, and this palette has 10 shades. I got number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 10, which means I got all of the sparkly shades and none of the mattes. So I got this blue shade here, which is called A Moment. I'm gonna swatch them. Ooh, that's the reason I bought the palette. I got the black sparkly shade, which is called Game Over. I got the gold sparkly shadow, which all of these kind of have like a black base. And that is the shade Dirty Money. I cannot even believe I got all of the sparkles. And then I got the red shimmer, which is beautiful. And that is the shade, no, actually that might be, no, that's Try Me. Yeah. The shade names are on the back here, and it's kind of, you kind of have to flip them over. And then last but not least, I got this shade, which seems to be a little bit of a different kind of sparkle, and that is Just a Kiss. So that is like a champagne kind of, I have like a markation from where I was leaning my arm on something. So those are our shades. No mattes, just ultra sparkle craziness. So I'm excited to see what this little palette can do. So I'm gonna go into my Essence color enhancing eyeshadow base first, and then I'm gonna put glitter glue. But I'm gonna do it, I was thinking like, okay, what am I gonna do with these 5 sparkle shades? And then I think I came up with an idea, but we'll see if I can pull it off, because it's something, this method is kind of something that I sometimes have an issue doing on my own eyes, so we'll see. But I definitely want you guys to go check out Angela's channel, see what shades she got. As you guys know, while you are watching this, I will be watching her, and make sure that you show her some love. Let her know I sent you, because I know that you guys will love watching her channel. She is just, she's so sweet and she's so fun to watch. And, you know, the people that I like to collaborate with are genuine and people that I would be friends with in real life. You know what I mean? And I would definitely be friends with Angela in real life. For some reason, I always have an issue tapping out my eye primer in this one little corner here. All right, so let's see here. Okay, do I do glitter glue first? No, I do my idea first. Okay, so I'm gonna take a black eyeliner. It could be any eyeliner you want it to be. And is this sharp enough? I don't know. I need it to be sharp, or at least semi-sharp. And I need it to be emollient. Those are like the two kind of rules. But I'm just going to kind of trace out. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, but kinda. And I'm just gonna wing it and then bring it down like that. And then I'm going to kind of color it in, because these shades, from what I can see, they're pigmented, but they all kind of have like a black base, like I said. So if you want all of that color and sparkle and stuff to show up, you kind of need a darker base for that, like for some of them, not for all of them, but for some of them. And so I just figured I might as well do this with or for all of them, just so that they show up really intense, hopefully, and pigmented. I say hopefully because I've never used this palette before. All right, so now the tricky part is getting this side to look like the other side. I wish I had more lid space. Does anyone else wish that? I definitely wish that, because I feel like I see all these people doing these crazy, like, winged out looks like this, and I feel like I could do way more with it if I had more real estate, you know what I mean? So this is getting dull very quickly. I will have the summer tag that Angela created linked up above, by the way. And that was a fun tag to do. I didn't realize how much fun I was going to have doing it, because I did it in the style where I also actually created a summertime makeup look while I was answering the questions, and I just had so much fun with it. I'll definitely be doing more collaborations with that group that Angela put together. I'm just making sure that they sort of match, because I feel like I took it up a little bit higher on this end. Does anyone else have the same issue I do with sharpeners, where I own like 7,000 of them and I never know where any of them are? Once we get this part done, it won't take long, I don't think, to get the eyeshadows on my eyes. But okay, hopefully that works. Okay, now my eyelids feel all scratched up. Okay, so I'm gonna take this small brush from Blush Tribe. It is stained, but it is this brush, one of these. So the first shade I'm gonna go into is the Champagne shade. Oh, nope, I lied. Glitter Glue. Very important. The reason I like using glitter glue on top of, underneath all of my shimmery eyeshadows is because, you know, shimmery eyeshadows, and I've said this before, they have like glitter particles in them. And I feel like even if the eyeshadow is really good quality, I just feel like glitter glue enhances those sparkles. Like I feel like it causes them to come out. And, you know, because they grab on to the glitter glue. And so it's just amazing. And it just adds that extra oomph. Okay. So I'm just going to take, actually, no, I lied. I'm going to take the champagne one and put it in my inner corner at the end. So we're going to start with the gold. And we're going to put that in the inner portion. I cannot wait to see what Angela got, because this palette has so many sparkly shades that you could either end up with all sparkle like me, or you could end up with a completely neutral look, because there are 5 neutral matte eyeshadows, or you could end up with a exact combination. So there are definitely different ways that this palette bingo can go, and I'm curious because she has no idea what shades I got and I have no idea what shades she got. So okay, that's beautiful. That's really pretty. But this is definitely a very dark shade, and if I hadn't put it on top of a black eyeshadow base, you wouldn't be able to see that gold goodness. So now I'm going to go into the red shade. Ooh-wee, that's beautiful. Like I said, I have not used this palette yet, and actually, now that I think about it, that means that I have never used a Dose of Colors eyeshadow before, because I think this is the only Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette that I own. Mainly because a lot of their palettes are neutral, and or like the Snow Angels and the Mauves, and they're just matte palettes, and I tend to not really buy matte palettes, so this definitely creates a lot of fallout. So now we're going into the blue shade, which is literally the reason I bought this palette. And, okay. Oh no, okay, I see it. It's like a purpley blue. I think applying it with my finger would definitely work the best, but I don't want to do that just because it'll go outside the lines, if you know what I mean. But it's weird because like from the front it looks almost black, but then when you turn you can see the blue in the light. It's not as intense as I thought it would be. I've seen some people do looks with it, with this blue shade, where it's like really blue. But I think it all depends on what you use as a base. Maybe this one would be better with a white base. I don't know. I'm definitely going to play with it, but it's showing up. But I actually like the red and the gold shades more than the blue shade, which is crazy. And I'm just kind of trying to make sure they match. Okay, and then actually I can even use the champagne shade as a brow bone highlight if I wanted to. Actually, for the black shade, I think I might go, well, let me start with this brush. And I'm just going to bring that out the rest of the way. Yeah, this looks really cool. I just didn't know what else to do with 5 shimmery, like this shimmery shades. And I was like, you know, basically a big winged out shape on the lid would be really cool. And once you get out to the outer portion, you can kind of be messy with it because I'm gonna wipe it away with a makeup wipe anyway. Okay, so now we have 4 out of the 5 shades on my lids. I'm gonna go off camera, do my base, like my base makeup, and then I'll be right back and we'll finish up the eyes. Okay, so my base is done. I used my Pixie by Petra Subtle Sunrise highlighter I just kind of mixed the 2 shades together, and I really like it. I haven't tried mixing the 2 shades together before. So I went in and I tight lined in the upper waterline with my Marc Jacobs highliner in the shade Taboo, and now I'm going to use this on the lower lash line and then the waterline. And it's kind of a black with silver sparkles in it, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lower lash line. I haven't decided what shade I'm gonna put on my lower lash line yet, but oh, my eye went wonky. I think I kind of want to take that purpley blue. It really is, in person it is a blue, but it shifts to purple if you have not seen it in person. I wish that they had that shade as a single. I know they have one that is similar, but it's not quite the same because I've swatched that one as well, and that one's more on the bluish teal side. So I'm taking my Juvia's Place pencil brush and I'm just loading it up with that purpley blue shade. And I'm just gonna pack that on the lower lash line. And that's definitely showing up blue, which is good. I want to do a look based around this color alone at some point. I do feel like you would go through this shade very quickly though, because it's very crumbly. So I'm kind of just like tapping in it so that I don't kick up too much of the shadow and waste product. I'm really kind of blowing that out. Hopefully the fallout wipes away easily. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. And let me just try to... I didn't think to put powder. I mean, I put powder under my eyes, but I didn't think to put extra. Yeah, that wiped away nicely. Okay. And then we're going to take our last shade, which was that shimmery champagne shade, and I'm just going to coat my brush with it. See, they're all very crumbly like that. I don't know if you can see, but I don't necessarily love that. Ooh, and I just moved my brush and all of the eyeshadow I had on it flung off. So that is why I'm trying to spray that champagne shade, because I think it would just fly away. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, if you can get the shades to stay on your brush and not have this crazy crumbly fallout, then it's really pretty. I'm still glad I got the palette, because I definitely will use this again. Alright, there we go. So I've already put mascara on my top lashes. I might add a second coat. I used my miniature Bad Gal Bang, and now I'm just gonna do the lower. For lips, I'm thinking about just doing a gloss, because this is a lot going on. And I've said it before, you can always do a crazy lip and crazy eye at the same time if you want to, and sometimes I do. But sometimes I just like to give one or the other the attention. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Gloss in Ice Cold, because it's pretty and sparkly just like the eyeshadows. Let me just remove these before I forget, because I always go out with swatches on my arm. And then I'm sure people are looking at me like, what's going on there? Okay, so this is, oh, you guys. Okay, so this is Ice Gold by Jeffree Star. It's just like a white gloss with a iridescent pink shift. And I think it's perfect for today's look. Does anyone else ever have the issue of foundation around their lips like not fully blending and then you don't notice it till you go put on your lip color? Okay, so glosses do not have to be put in my lipstick box, but I just wanted to show you my lipstick box. Okay, that doesn't belong in there. That's a mascara. It is getting so full. And once I've used a gloss a few times, I've decided I'm going to put it in this box. But if you don't know what the box is for, I'm going to have all the information for my lipstick challenge and giveaway linked down below. I'm doing a lipstick challenge and giveaway with my sister Debbie Knoblauch, and so definitely go check that out so you can enter my giveaway. But this is my finished look with the Friendcation palette. I really like the way it turned out. I was worried at first, not gonna lie, because I got all the sparkles, like not just shimmer shades, but heavily metallic glitter shades. But yeah, I really like the way this turned out, and I think the shades are absolutely stunning. And I'm excited to use this palette more. So let me know what you think down below, and definitely go check out Angela. Angela, thank you so much for doing this collab with me. I cannot wait to do our next one. And check out her channel, show her some love, subscribe, let her know I sent you. You guys know the drill. And while you guys are watching this, I'll be watching her. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.